Well, good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to Tsukuba. It's round 3 in the 3-car cup in the Green League Racing League. Drivers this evening will be tackling the Radical SR8 at the full course around Tsukuba. It's going to be a bloodbath. Or not. Might be a really professional race. Have to wait and see. So we're going to have 15 minutes of practice, followed by 15 minutes of open qualifying. Then there comes the 30-minute sprint race. Most drivers are lapping around sort of between 52 56 seconds a lap at the moment. Radical, particularly challenging car, can be a fun car, but it's not one that I prefer to drive. Quite heavy on the brakes, and I just find that the damn thing just doesn't want to turn sometimes. I'm going to leave you with a couple of minutes of free practice here, just while I get some things set up in Sim Racing Party Broadcast HQ in sunny Banbury. I also need a drink, and I've forgotten to bring it up to the broadcasting centre, so I won't be back. I won't be long. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Give you an update and some predictions on who I think is going to take the podium spot in tonight's race.
Yeah,
So a little under 4 minutes left of practice here at Tsukuba. There's Ash Dainty getting all out of sorts there. He's decided to tow back to the pits. Now we do have, we've made some overlay tweaks for the broadcast for this week. However, one noticeable tweak, which is soon going to turn into an irritation, is I think the info overlay, which doesn't seem to be removing itself. Just seems to be there. I'm hoping that's just there for practice. If it does transfer over to the race, I'll be able to do something about that and get rid of that, so that doesn't get in your way for your viewing pleasure. So Max so far setting the pace in this practice session of a 50.42, followed closely by, now we had this disagreement last week, BT, Betty, it's BT, it is BT. Now our race winner last week, Osley BT, is a 10th behind, currently in P2. Stefan Schmidt, currently setting a time that would put him in P3, but he is 2 seconds off. Oh no, I read that wrong. That's when you have too much information in front of you. Schmidt moves up to second now, setting a best time identical to BT, 50.54. Casey O'Keefe is only a few tenths behind with 50.91. And Matt Holhouse, P5, 51.28. A couple of minutes left of free practice at Tsukuba. Tsukuba, built in 1970, located in Japan. We're going to be doing the course 2000, which is the full course basically. 9 corners, some quite challenging. In fact, turn 1 sort of is almost like a hairpin. Well, it is a hairpin basically. As you come down sort of through turns 2, it's more like a kink, which is quite fun. You can really ride the curbs, not too much though. You can ride the low curbs in the Radical, but I find if you ride the high curbs, you tend to be launched into outer space. And you come down to sort of turn 4, which is another hairpin, which if you don't get the speed right on entry, you will be planted in the wall. And after that, turns 5, 6 and 7 pretty straightforward, and then turn 8, another hairpin, and then a long run down the home straight, where you have a sweeping right hand corner of turn 9, where if you time that right you can get a good overtake in. And if you don't manage to get it done on the home straight after turn 9, you might be able to outbrake your opponent going into turn 1, but if you do, you better keep it nice and tight, because if you start drifting out or understeering, you will take both of you out. So my predictions are turn 1 in the race is going to be tricky, particularly for overtaking. You can do it, but you're going to have to keep it tight on the inside. Likewise on turn 8. Overtaking is difficult with this track, but it can be done. As we go into qualifying now. Riding on board with Robert Forrester. Matt's just popped onto the comments to point out the info bar says Oran Park Raceway. I have no idea why that's still up.
Head heads up, it says Oran Park, Dom.
Oh, we know that, Matt. I've just put that out to the viewers.
Okay.
I have no idea why it says that. There's like 2,000 configuration things on this broadcast stream, and I know about 4 of them. I'll try and figure it out though, or just get rid of it. Where is it? Yeah, we'll try and get rid of that overlay in the middle there because it is annoying. For the life of me, I cannot remember how you get rid of it. There's Robert there spinning off, getting back on track. Max in the 99 car. He'll be the one to watch today. He's had experience of the Radical around Tsukuba. I don't think it was a positive experience, but he's had experience. Right, bear with me a second while I try and get rid of this silly overlay that seems to have just showed up. Right, so let's see if this does it. Yeah, we are having a technical problem, annoyingly, with the overlay. It just does not seem to be removing itself. We are having a look, see if we can get rid of that. There's no reason why it should be there. Mattis, by the way, is just set the fastest time in qualifying with a 50.78. Stefan Schmidt car number 7 is... Stephanie's actually just gone a little bit faster now. With 50.60. Dash Dainty there, going grass cutting again. Just bear with me everyone, sorry, apologies, just going to try and get rid of this overlay in the middle which just doesn't seem to want to disappear. And I really don't want to restart everything to try and clear it, so I'm just going to try and work out why this is showing bang smack in the middle, because it shouldn't be. Yeah, thanks, Spaz. I don't know why it's on there. To be honest, it shouldn't be on there. Appreciate it's not annoying you, but it's annoying the head out of me. I was going to say just before the race, we just get rid of it. Aha! There we go. That's made me a happy man. Got rid of it. Ah, we can now focus on the rest of qualifying. Apologies for that. Right then, so quick update for you. A little under 3 minutes left of qualifying. Max Crowther is currently P1. He's managed a 50.40. He's also managed to not make that corner either. Mattis Niger, 50.52. Very close behind. Stefan Schmidt, 50.60. In fact, the top 5 only separated by a few tenths here. There's still time for the grid to change. There's Mattis there. Car number 327. There's nobody currently on a purple sector yet. There's that car number 21, there's that Edward Amos gone off in the background there. I don't think Mattis is going to doesn't look like he's going to take pole position on this lap. Stefan there in the pits. I don't know if he's going to be coming out and doing another lap. We can ride on board OCBT. Last week's race winner at Oran Park. Oh, he's just lost it. Lost it, couldn't hold on to it. Has he kept it out of the wall? No, I think he's backed it into the wall. Yeah, he's towed back to the pits. Let's find someone else to ride on board with. Let's ride on board with Matthew Green. Let's see how Matthew's getting on. Good save. Good save. There's that long sweeping right-hander of turn 9. Coming down here to turn 1. Now one thing you do have to be a bit careful of here is the pit exit is not a very long exit road, and it comes straight on to the racing line for turn 1, so that'll be interesting to watch out for people coming out of the pits. As a reminder, there is a mandatory pit stop, so these cars are under-fueled. Drivers will have to calculate their fuel, put fuel in. They don't have to change tyres, but they do have to add fuel. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any incidents. Amy. So welcome Amy to the stream. Hold on a sec, Amy. You're screaming at me in capital letters BT or Betty. It really doesn't matter how you spell it. It's how I pronounce it. Right then. I thought it was BT. Amy, tell me if I'm wrong, because I've actually forgotten from last week. We had this whole debate for pretty much 30 minutes if it was BT or Betty. Spell it phonetically. And there we go.
Kevin.
There's your final qualifying
Okay.
and grid positions for
Good
this
luck.
race. BT. Oh, it's BT. It's not Betty. BT. Amy, are you related to? You related at all to BT? Spaz. BT. BT. Okay, we got it. It's BT. It could have been Betty, but well, we'll go for BT. Whatever. He's a good driver. That's all that counts. Right. There's Max, P1, Mattis, P2, Stefan, P3. Going to pronounce this Osley. Is it Osley? That's probably wrong as well. P4. Matt Holhouse, P5. Ash, Dainty, P6. Casey O'Keefe, P7. Edward Amos, P8. Roderick Eskew, P9. Luke Saunders, P10. And we're off. We are lights out. And here we go. On board Matthew Green. Oh my god, it's carnage. It's carnage. Oh, that's going to be... If we had a... There's 3, 4... I think there's 5 cars out there. Somehow Matthew Green got through all of that. There's poor Mattis. He's turtled it. Quick replay there, I think. Oh. It's Ash Dainty. We're gonna have a look at the replay. You're gonna go back and have a look at that start. See what happened in a minute. I think they're still crashing now. Oh, who was that? Ryan Rose tapped someone off there. Oh, car 11626, that's Casey O'Keefe and Ryan Rose tangling there. We will go back and have a look at some of these replays in more detail. I'm just going to go through some of these very quickly to see what we've missed. It's Robert Forrester in the background there going into the pits. He looked like he picked up some front end damage. So before we go back and replay that chaotic start, it's chaos that start, wasn't it? It's like a typical iRacing rookie start to that. Wasn't very good. We'll go back and have a look. We'll deconstruct that. Get some expert analysis there. Oh, I get some analysis. Won't be much of an expert, but we'll give it a go. Anyway, Stefan Schmidt currently leading. Max Crowler right behind him. Battle for P1 here. Edward Amos a couple of seconds behind Schmidt and Crowler. It's not even Crowler, it's Crowther. Can't pronounce anything. Oh, Max has gone into the wall. He's going into the wall again. Fine reverse, Max. That's it, buddy. Oh, let's hope he hasn't picked up too much damage there. He has lost 4 places. 5 places now, down to P6. Stefan Smits. He's coming into the pits as well. So I don't know if he's had a tangle with... oh, he's spun it onto the way into the pits. That's unfortunate. It's bad enough you've got to come into the pits because you've had an incident, but having an incident on the way into the pits just kicking the teeth while you're down. While you're down and unconscious. Someone's just come along and kicked you in the head. That's what that was. So both Max and Stefan there in the pits. That's a shame. Where's the green cone come from? It's this race. It's bad enough you're taking other drivers out. Now it's starting to take the cones out. Leave the cones alone, they've done nothing. Right, let's go on board with our new leader. Let's see how long he can take stay in P1. Edward Amos there in car number 21. Just coming round to T. Oh, it's turn 1. I think that looks like that's Max. Yeah, that's Max there. He's just come out of the pits in front of him. He's going to have to give way here because he's a lap down. I said there could be an incident coming out of the pits because it's such a short pit exit. And almost he might have impeded Edward there slightly, but it was a fast repair, thank God, in this series. So Max's car will be spanking new, polished, washed and shined. The washer fluid topped up, even a little air freshener in the rear view mirror. So I do expect Max to probably pull away. He was faster than Edward in qualifying in practice, so he won't have to jump out of his way as long as he is going to pull away from him. So behind Edward, we have Nate Jordan, car number 78. Right behind Amos there. And Roderick Eskew again is your top three. That's Ash Dainty going past. Dainty was a lap down. He might have unlapped himself there. He was one of the ones who got caught up getting off the starting line. Oh, who's that? That's car number 78. That's Nate Jordan. Nate Jordan's gone off. He's crashed. Let's have a look at that. I love it when I click the button and it doesn't work. Let's have a look what happened to Nate here. Oh, he's just got on the accelerator while riding the curb too much. That's a shame for Nate, who's now down in P5. Back on board with Edward Amos. He's now managed to pull out a 5-second gap because of Nate's slip up there. He's now got a 5-second gap over Roderick Eskew. As the sun has now set over Tsukuba. If this track couldn't get any more difficult in a more difficult car to drive, someone decided to make the sun go down. Oh, so what's happened to Michael Henry there? Oh, it's a big spin, but he's managed to keep it out of the wall. It's good going from the American, the 585. Also, total respect. He is actually waiting. Unless he's beached it. No, he's waiting for everyone to pass. It is actually a skill that a lot of iRacers don't possess. Some think you can just come back on the track however you like, as quickly as you like. But no. Top marks for Michael there. He did actually wait for everyone to pass before coming back on track. Oh, somebody put Roderick Eskew there. See what's happened to him. He's now down into P5. Seems. Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Multiple drivers managed to avoid that there. Difficult turn, that one. It's almost sort of a dip. And these chassis are quite rigid, so if you end up trying to get on the gas too early and you're in that dip, it does end up twisting the car. Matthew Green just behind there. right on board with Matt. Max has been in the pits again. He's not having a good race, Max. We will go back and, like I said, we will go back and look at the start soon. As soon as everyone stops having incidents. Michael Henry is also just leaving the pits. BT there up into P2. He's got a great opportunity here. Extend his championship lead. In this free car cup. Oh, hello there. I think that was Michael Henry there. Let's have a look. Is that Michael Henry? I think it was Michael Henry. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he's just overcooked it a little bit. Hiding round the corner there. Waiting to say hello. On board with Edward Amos now. It's P1. BT now 4 seconds, just under 4 seconds behind him. See it nice and slow through here. Don't stick your foot down too heavy. Edward's coming to the pits. To be for his mandatory pit stop, and joining him is BT. So let's see how these guys do the fuel calculations. Osley's got a excellent opportunity here to see if he can get out in front. Edwards behind. Oh, BT's out. BT's out. Oh, Edwards. Ah, it's a long pit stop for Edward. Wonder what he was doing. What was he doing? BT's gone out. He's got. Well, he's got at least 3 or 4 seconds on him. Let's just have a look, because he's not showing his P1, which he won't be, because I'm presuming Nate and Roderick is going to the pits now, so BT will overtake and retake P1. Stefan 5 seconds behind, but Amos is now 10 seconds behind BT, so big thumbs up to the pit strategy there. Good thanks to his pit crew. Or maybe he just forgot to put fuel in. We'll find out later. Right, let's have a look at some of the other runners and riders. So down in P15 we've got Luke Saunders, who... I don't think Luke's there actually, I think Luke's disconnected. Yep. Luke's gone. Michael Henry, he's there somewhere. There he is. Bit early for donuts, and technically you should win the race. But that aside, that was a great little spectacle there. Mattis Shame that matters, he's down in P13. Yeah, Paul, it's gone very dark very quickly. I think that was Matt's idea to have the race in, well, he wanted the race in pitch black. I did suggest to Matt that he might want to start it in daylight and just gradually ease into the darkness. By gradually, you're probably right, 4 times multiplier. Bren, no. Will the early crashes need to pit again? Absolutely not. No, it's only one mandatory pit stop. So that if they come in, if they topped up their fuel, then they won't need to pit again. So, and they had a fast repair as well. So it's not over to the that particular lady sings. So we've got here Robert Forrester here. I think that's Henley going wide again there. So look at Max. Started P1, currently P10, but he has set a purple sector. I mean, this track's so short, the whole thing is like a sector, but he has gone purple about a lap ago. He's a bit of no man's land at the moment, but I do expect him to catch up soon. Ash Dainty there, right behind 33 car of Matt Green. I think we'll stay with these two for a minute or so. This should be a good battle. Osley, big thumbs up there by Amy. I'm starting to pronounce who I presume is someone she knows very well, his name correctly. The commentator, that's always a nice little tick box, get the name right. So look at the lap times here. Let's go on board with Matt Green. You see Green and Dainty trading lap times there really. It's very close though. So he's going to make a move. Have a little sniff, stick the nose down. Good little tip in iracing, well in any sim racing really, it is a skill to be able to hold your nerve when someone is breathing down your neck. So it is always worth just sticking your nose in, even if you don't commit to the overtake. Just study the driver in front, see where their braking points are. See and work out and understand which corners you're getting a better exit speed out of, and then after a lap or two just start sticking your nose down the ones that you know the driver in front is not so confident with, and basically what you're trying to do is force them into a mistake. And sometimes you can just gain positions without even having to overtake, because you can just force the driver ahead to make a mistake. Oh, it's crashed there. That's like Henry. Yeah, that's Henry again going off. He's a few laps down now, bless him, Michael. So close now, Dainty. Just 3 or 4 tenths behind Matt. But anyway, we do need to ride on board with our race leader, BT. Osley BT. I keep saying that, if I say it enough times it will stick for next week. Osley BT there, P1. And what I think Bren, because Bren's on the channel at the moment, I think Bren will agree. It's not a bad livery for the Radical SR8. Got 3.5 seconds ahead of Stefan Schmidt. So he's looking quite comfortable now with just under 12 minutes to go. Looking at the battles then, potentially we've got Casey O'Keefe and Stefan Schmidt. There's a couple of seconds between them. I think the closest battle here is going to be with Ryan Rhodes and Edward Amos. A beautiful Tsukuba racetrack in all its glory at night. Those lucky drivers spending 52 seconds getting around it and doing it all over again and again. Oh, Robert Escu's gone off track. Let's have a look what's happened to Robert. Oh, that's a shame there. He's lost positions now. He's dropped down. That's a shame for Robert. So easily done in this car. There's Matthew Green. Actually catching Ryan Rhodes there. Max Crowder just gone purple again on his last lap, 50.10. Still P10, but he's the fastest driver on the circuit at the moment. Good little battle here between P4, 5, 6 and 7. Robert Escu, he's a little way off of this battle after his little grass cutting expedition. But I think this is where the battle's going to be here. This is going to be the battle for P5, 6 and 7. Ryan Rhodes, Ash Dainty and Matthew Green. There's Mattis there. In the blue car, just getting out of the way. He's now a lap down. BT still comfortably in P1. There's Mattis there, who's trying to have a sniff back at Ash Dainty. He's going to have to be careful here because he's getting himself as the prime filling in a lovely sandwich with this battle that's going on. And the last thing he wants to do is interfere with that. Matthew Green there, he's just dropped back Matthew. He's dropped back a couple of seconds. Ryan Rhodes now in P7. And this is the moment that Matthew Green got past Ryan. There you go, Ryan just got on the grass there, went grass cutting. And that was an easy pass for Green. And just getting some, I think Nate Jordan's crashed, he's gone into the pits. Where's he crashed? Ah, he's got caught out. Yeah, you have to get the speed down from the entrance to the pit lane. Oh, almost taken out what I think was Henry. Yeah, have to be careful there. A couple of drivers have lost it around there. So, just riding on board with our race leader at the moment, BT. He's got just under 4 seconds ahead of Stefan Schmidt. Stefan, unfortunately, he's sort of in no man's land really. He's got no one really in front or behind, unless somebody makes a mistake. Casey O'Keefe, P3, and then 18 seconds behind Casey is Edward Amos in P4. So at the moment we are looking at P1 BT, P2 Schmidt and P3 O'Keefe if things stay the same. There's a battle here for P4 between Edward Amos and Ash Dainty. Overtake here as Max passes Roderick Eskew. Moves himself up to P8. And another overtake here. So Max on Ryan Rhodes. Max moves himself up to P7 now. This battle between Amos and Dainty down to 0.4 of a second. Just under 4 minutes left. Yeah, just approaching 4 minutes now left of the race. Edward Amos hoping to hold on to P4. Being chased down by P5, Ash Dainty. Oh, that was close. That was close. They want to make sure they don't collide here. You can tell Dainty wants this. It's definitely later on the brakes than Amos. He's got more confidence in that Radical SR8. Trying to go wide into the braking zone, cut back inside, get a better exit. What is that view? What is that view? That's a nice one. Oh, you can tell he's had to get on the brakes again. So what he needs to do here, Dainty, is he needs to sort of not try to outbrake him in some of these corners, because what he's doing is he's trying to outbrake him and he's having to get on the brakes for a second time to avoid shunting him. And then he's losing that momentum to get a good exit. So he just needs to go wide, later on the brakes, and then tuck it and try and get a good exit.
Pass on the right, Edward.
That's nice there. I think Forrester just letting these two go past. I think he's done it. Dainty's done it. He's done it. Oh, Amos is trying to fight back, but Dainty has passed Amos there to move himself up into P4. That's fair racing, that's good racing. Good racing. Just looking at Max Crowther there, he's now past Matthew Green. Let's have a look at that. Matthew would like this, so he's going down to turn 1, late on the brakes, keeping the car under control, keeping it tight into the corner, and then letting the car run out wide, and that has nowhere to go. So Max back up to P6 now, and he's just set the fastest lap of the race, 49.99. I think Max has finished here. He's got a chance now to get past Edward Amos here in P5. Let's just have a look at this. This is going to be interesting. Max he's managed to overtake 3 cars in the last. Oh, that's. I have to have a look at that on the replay. Let's have a look at that. It looked like it was Robert Forrester. I think that's it. Just trying to have a look. Try and get that replay back. Unfortunately, on the event schedule, it's a little bit temperamental, so it basically decides what it wants to do. We'll go back and review these incidents at the end of the race, I think. It's easier in the iRacing UI to just go back and have a look at these incidents. We've got another overtake here. Matthew Green passing Edward Amos. I don't know if Amos has got a problem here, or he's dropping positions lap by lap now. And this is it, it's checkered flag. BT takes the race win at Tsukuba. Congratulations, BT. Here's your race winner. Stefan Schmidt taking P2. Casey O'Keefe P3. There be your podium positions for this evening's race. Hopefully next week on the broadcast we're going to be able to put in the live championship positions after the race, which will be interesting.
Good race, lad.
But yes, congratulations Osley, Stefan and Ash, P1, P2, P3.
Sorry, Stefan. Good race, everyone.
Max finished P9 there, so he obviously had an issue there. Don't know why he's finished P9. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and have a look at some of the incidents, particularly the start. It's just going to be easier to do it. It'll be easier to do it here. So just bear with me one moment. So that was one of the most fascinating starts I've seen in a while. So right, before we let's get going for this then. Try and slow it down as well. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Well, I think we need to ride on board with someone who is not the race leader. Let's ride on board. Let's ride on board with Roderick. I think it was around. Whoa! Yes. I think it's actually BT. Something happened with BT at the start. So we'll just have a look here. So what happened with BT? Ah! Oh dear. So that was one separate incident there. So he's got off the line. Probably still in first, into second, I would imagine here, and then he's just overcooked it. Is he second? Yeah, he's in second now. Oh, he's just overcooked it a little bit there. Let's have a look at the other one. Oh, it's Henry at the back there. Yeah, again, these cars are so easy to spin up those tyres and lose it. Trying to find the one where it all went completely wrong. And I think it was Matt Holhouse actually. Yeah. Well, we're going to come back to this guy here. We'll come back to car number 327. Yeah. So this is where it really went wrong. Just slow it down here. That's an amazing start there. Yeah, Matt's just overcooked it a little bit, started turning in and just cascaded. I need to go on board with 327. Where are you? Mattis. Well, I've got Mattis on my list anyway. Let's have a look what happened to Mattis. I think the same has happened to a lot of drivers this evening. I think just the wheel spin. Ah, there it is. It's PT. BT's just got too much wheel spin off the line. Certainly not malicious. No intent there. It's just these cars. He's just overspun it. He's turned in. Well, he hasn't turned in, but he's. If we look at it from this angle and then go to his cockpit, I bet his wheel's going right. Yeah, there we go. So he's already picked up on the fact that he's going to he's spun it off the line. The car's starting to go left. He's tried to correct it by going right. So there's no intent there whatsoever. But, and this is the but, he does clip the back end of 327 of Mattis Niger. And this is his current view. I hope he doesn't play in VR. Oh, has he turtled it? Is he going to turtle it? Oh, a little bit more, a little bit more. Now in our league in Sim Party Racing, that would be 1 point towards the Turtle Cup. That is not the start that Mattis had hoped for. Yeah. So let's have a look at just some of the other incidents then as we go through. That was a start. Let's see if we can just breeze through some of these other incidents here. Oh, I think that was the incident between Max, Casey O'Keefe at the start there. Why so serious indeed, Henry? Okay. I have to try and skip through some of Henry's incidents. There we go. We can go where Matt meets. Matt gets told to go stand and face the wall. These cars are actually particularly they are difficult to drive. They are not the easiest cars to drive. Although that was awesome. That was probably the best pit entry of the race. There's Casey O'Keefe there. Unlucky Casey. It's Luke Saunders in the 52 car. Battling it out with Beatty there, but lost that one. There's Henry. He did a 360 that time. Oh, there's Luke Saunders just planting it in the wall. No, reverse is going to be easier. One or two things happen there. Either Matters gave up, or there's an issue with his steering. There's Max there. Oh, little bumping grind there with Casey O'Keefe. Robin is racing. Oh, nice little save there nearly by Max. Oh, and oh, hello there by Henry. That's too fast. Tell you what though, it's a great show of the livery. That is, I'll take it back, Bren. That is the best livery. That's got to be the best livery. We've got number 12 car, so that's Roderick Eskew up there. I think we're going to find there's too many incidents to go through, but oh, there's a pit entry one. I always do like the pit entry incidents. Oh, save. Sorry, Henry. It's not me. I am skipping through these incidents. It's just that you're in a lot of them. That's Matthew Green's car. Oh, well avoided. Little brush of the paintwork. That'll rub out. That's the wrong way, Henry. There you go. That's the right way. Okay, I think we might leave the incidents there. It's just starting to focus really on a limited pool of drivers. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this evening's race. I certainly enjoyed commentating and broadcasting on it. We will get these overlays sorted, and we will get I think we're going to have a joint co-commentator for next week, so there can be two of us. It is actually quite hard work keeping up with the cameras and the events, so we're going to see if we can get a co-commentator on for next week, which will be good. Congratulations to the race winner and our podium drivers, and we'll see you next week.